Hello, friends. Have you ever asked yourself, what is the perfect game? It's not about graphics. It's not about brilliant gameplay. It's not even about the plot. It's about the feeling. It's about when you leave the game and reality seems a little duller because part of you is still there, in that world. Today, we're talking about games like that. About 11 reasons to forget about the existence of time. About 11 worlds you can escape to. This isn't just a top list. These are 11 pieces of a puzzle that come together to form a portrait of the perfect escape. Let's go. th place, Cyberpunk 2077. Night City. It's not just big. It's a prophecy. Thousands of lights that don't give off any warmth, just highlight loneliness. Millions of voices merging into one continuous hum of despair. And you're V. Just a cog trying to become a legend in a world where legends are devoured by the system tomorrow morning. This game is not about the future. It's about us. About our fear of being erased, our thirst to leave a mark, our willingness to sell our souls for one chance. Beyond the bugs and scandals, one of the most poignant, cynical, and insanely beautiful worlds was born, where you can get lost and find a part of yourself. 10 out of 10. Not for what it has become, but for what it was able to become, despite everything. 10th place, Claire's obscure Expedition 33. This one is quietly terrifying. Not because of monsters or screamers, but because of the silence. Because of the emptiness of space and the mysteries to which the universe has no answers. You are not a warrior. You are a scientist. A detective investigating the greatest crime, the disappearance of reality. Every audio recording, every piece of data is not just lore. It is a cry into the void. The game makes you feel tiny and alone in the face of the incomprehensible. It steals not hours, but peace of mind. It makes you flip through the records again and again, trying to put together a puzzle that perhaps should not be put together. A masterful, intimate story that leaves you reeling for a long time. 9th place, Plants vs. Zombies, and now, the complete opposite. Genius lies in simplicity. This is not an epic saga. This is your backyard. Your personal battlefield with the apocalypse, which comes to you to the sounds of jazz rhythms and silly jokes. One row of sunflowers, another, pea shooters, and here comes the dancing zombie. This game is meditation. It doesn't require feats of strength. It requires attention and tactics. It is that very piece of serenity that you can play forever, turning off your brain and finding joy in perfect, flawless mechanics. A masterpiece that reminds us that you don't need terabytes of textures to become a classic. You need an idea. 8th place, Ghost of Tsushima. If the paintings of old Japanese masters came to life, they would become this game. Every frame here is a haiku. 3 lines. The sky, the field, a lone samurai. You are Jin Sakai, the last bastion of honor in a world engulfed in the flames of war. The game doesn't just tell you a story. It makes you feel every moment of it. The whisper of the wind guiding you along the path. Crimson maples falling under the weight of your guilt. The moment when you transform from a defender into a ghost and realize that in order to save your home, you must kill the man inside you. This is not an action movie. It is a poem about duty, revenge, and beauty that is born even in chaos. You don't play it, you breathe it. 7th place, Black Myth. Viewing this is a miracle. It's not a game, it's a demonstration of power. A myth brought to life before your eyes. From the very first trailer, it was clear that this was something special. Every boss here is more than just an enemy. It's a test. A dance where one wrong step means you're defeated. The atmosphere of ancient China, steeped in magic and legends, is palpable. You don't just control Sun Wukong, you feel his power, his grace, his fury. This is the kind of game that makes the child inside you freeze with delight and believe in the magic of video games again. A phenomenon. An absolute 10. 6th place. The Witcher 3. What can I say about it that hasn't already been said? It's not an RPG. It's life. A second life. One that took place somewhere out there, among the swamps of Vizima and the snows of Skellige. You are Geralt. But you are not a superhero. You are a mercenary. A professional in a world where good and evil are vague concepts. And the most terrifying monsters have human faces. Losing yourself in The Witcher is not about completing quests. It's sitting with friends in a tavern over a mug of beer. It's unexpectedly spending an hour playing a game of Gwent. It's making decisions that will make your heart ache for hours to come. It's a world that lives without you. And that's its greatest magic. Its greatness. 5th place. Stellar Blade Rhythm. Speed. Style. If movies about CU from the 90s became a game, this would be it. It's pure, polished action, where every fight is a symphony of dodges, parries, and crushing blows. Yes, it impresses with its visual aesthetics, but its true soul lies in the gameplay. In the thrill of transforming from a dodging bag of bones into a perfect fighter who dances among enemy attacks. This is a game that doesn't try to be clever. It tries and succeeds. To be incredibly cool, seductive, and satisfying to that very thirst for pure, beautiful action. 10 out of 10 for the impeccable feeling of power. 4th place. Portal 2 Genius. In a nutshell, this game is genius, both in terms of the script and the gameplay mechanics. You are thrown into a chamber. You have a gun that creates portals. And that's it. Then begins a ballet of logic, spatial thinking, and the wittiest humor in gaming history. Wheatley Glottos. They're not just characters. They're part of the puzzle. This is a game that makes your brain ache from the strain and your stomach ache from laughter. Absolute benchmark design. Short, perfect, like a diamond. A game that makes you look at the world differently. 3rd place. Elden Ring is magnificent. You stand before a world that seems to have been created not by humans, but by gods in a moment of inspiration. It is vast. It is terrifying. It is beautiful. Each castle is like a separate story. Each boss is like a poem written in pain. Each victory is like a small celebration that you have earned. And most importantly, there is a sense of journey. You walk. You suffer. You learn. You fall. You get up. You walk again. And at some point, you realize that you have become stronger, not because of levels, not because of weapons, but because the world broke you and you rebuilt yourself. Elden Ring is art. It is the best open world of the decade. 2nd place. Dredge Silence. The splash of water against the boat, the creak of fishing rods, and a growing, inexplicable horror somewhere in the back of your mind. Dredge is a masterpiece of atmosphere. On the surface, it's a pleasant fishing game. In reality, it's a story about how loneliness and mystery slowly drive you mad. You're fishing, but at night, you're catching something that shouldn't exist. The game doesn't scare you with jump scares. It scares you with what you imagine yourself. It's H.F. Lovecraft's oceanic chaos placed in a cozy pixelated world. And that makes it even scarier. It's a game you can't tear yourself away from because you have to know what is hiding in those mists. And 1st place, Uncharted 4. A Thief's End This is a farewell. The saga of Nathan Drake couldn't have ended any other way. This isn't just an adventure. It's a swan song. The most personal, most mature, and most beautiful story in the series. It has everything: breathtaking chases, brain-teasing puzzles, and timeless humor. But at the heart of this game is a story about family, about brotherhood, about the moment when you realize that no treasure is worth what you leave behind. Uncharted 4 is a perfectly directed interactive movie where you are not the viewer, but the main character. It is the gold standard of adventure action. The perfect ending. The perfect game. 10 out of 10. Thank you for everything, mate. Here they are. 11 worlds. 11 reasons to skip sleep, cancel plans, and lose yourself in another dimension. Each one is perfect in its own way. For some, the masterpiece is the silence of Dredge, while for others, it's the epic scope of Elden Ring. And that's the beauty of it. Everyone has different tastes, and that's wonderful. Now it's your turn, friend. Write in the comments, which game made you lose track of time? Which world became your escape? Be sure to share, let's chat. If this video gave you a little bit of that gaming mood, support the channel with a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on new adventures. Thank you for being with me today. Hugs and good luck, my friend. See you soon.